Hey guys, welcome back. We've got another episode of nose picking for you, and we're going to do something a little bit different for you here today. We're going to take a look at making some tension tools out of an old windshield wiper. As you can see, this one's pretty ate up, and it's no good to me anymore, so I took it off, got some new ones and replaced it. And so just in case anybody was ever unsure or unclear or whatever on what we're talking about when we say tension tools made out of windshield wiper inserts, we're going to take a little look at it real quick. So first thing I'm going to do is just kind of pry and pull until I can get this whole rubber piece here out of these little clips here. And so there's no real special way that I do that. I just kind of pull on it until everything pulls its way out, and then I can start pulling. See, the rubber's starting to come off, and I've got these two little metal inserts here, so just keep pulling on it. I'm sure there's probably a little bit more finessed way to do that, but and back here at the end it's kind of clipped in or whatever, and you can still pull it off pretty easily. Not a big deal. The rest of this, trash. Now what I'm left with is a couple of nice little thin pieces of metal here, and working with it is really nothing too crazy. Personally, I just take my pair of pliers, grab it, and it depends on how particular you want. You can get out or a tape measure or a ruler or whatever and get it the exact length you want. I'm not being too particular on this one, so I'm just going to grab it. I'm going to kink it really good and then just work it back and forth until it eventually breaks. And then I'm going to take and then put myself another little 90-degree bend in it. Just kind of finesse it until I get it right where I want it. And there we have a new tensioner. So compare that, let's see, to one of the ones out of my Southward kit, and you can see that they're not too bad, all things considered. The one that I just made is considerably thicker, but it just depends on the metal insert that comes out of the windshield wiper. I've got several, like for example this guy here, which is a monster. You compare it to the one that came out of my Southward kit, and it's obviously almost twice as wide and considerably thicker. So just get a hold of as many different windshield wipers as you can, or the inserts out of them, and make as many different tension tools as you might need. If you happen to like the ones with the 90-degree twists in them, you can just grab a hold of it with a couple pairs of pliers, give it a twist, and give yourself a 90-degree twist there. If you have a vise, it's even easier. After you get done doing all this, you'd take your sandpaper and finish it up a little bit, make it a little nicer looking. From there you can do basically whatever you want. If you want one that's got kind of a little curvy handle to it, you certainly can. Longer, shorter, just whatever you need. If you need actually the end that goes in the lock to be longer, shorter, custom, pretty much the sky's the limit. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. As you can see, I do have the other windshield wiper over here, and so between these two windshield wipers, I got the two inserts out of the first one, and I'll get two inserts out of the second one. I'm going to be able to make a dozen or more different tension tools, and then I've got a couple others from some other vehicles that have different widths and everything to them. So yeah, that's how you do that. I can tell you that there are some windshield wipers, that the really cheap ones, that don't have steel inserts to them at all, so just be on the lookout for that. But if you've got any friends that are changing their changing up windshield wipers or anything, just windshield wiper blades, ask them for those inserts. This is the commercial one that I got out of my Southward kit, but this is the one that we made today. So let's give it a quick whirl. I don't, as anybody who's taken a look at my show before knows, I don't really get along well with these windshield wiper insert tension tools. But for getting into a pretty basic, master number 3, I think they'll do the job. So we might as well demonstrate real quick. So tension, of course, obviously bottom of the keyway, and I'm not going to do anything real crazy, just rock it open with my steady rake here out of the Southward kit. So let's see if we can get into this baby. But this one's a little small. You can see it kind of rotated around into the warding there. So this one probably not really the tension tool of choice for this lock, but let's give it one more go here real quick, just to see if we can do it. And there we go, we got it open. So that's it for making. If you ever had any questions or anything about making tension tools out of windshield wiper blade inserts, so thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great day.